Everything is a win. Win or lose.
You know what I mean?
Everything is a win, Dan. Everything is a win.
Yeah, yeah.
From
Twins had a
Twin
good.
Star 2 years, everything is a win.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be excited to get kick over.
No, 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 no. That was after the 2 years.
Okay. All right.
So okay, so as I'm on Twin Star now, again, Twin wants to start hiring selectors.
Yes. You don't like that?
We're winning, bro. What are you hiring man for that?
Don't, if it ain't broke, don't need to fix.
So I'm in Jamaica, and like Jamaica politics are different.
Yeah.
So I let the yard man work the thing. And I'm not saying it's like his fault, but we ended up losing to Base Odyssey. And
Okay.
Damien did good that night. I won't lie. He did good. He did good. Seeing, but yeah. So we lose with Twin Star, and then I went to Montreal Reggae Festival
Yeah.
and me kill Little Thunder. Little Thunder and Poison Dart.
Okay.
You're lucky I'm not up at the office because I have that trophy. I had to just show it out.
Yeah.
That's one of the trophies. A 10 trophy I have. A 12 trophy I win. A 10 trophy I have. I did some non-trophy dances, but 10 trophies I have.
Yeah.
12 trophies I've won. The last one was the Little Thunder trophy.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So after that now, due to everything on the sound, that was a dance where I decided I'm kind of done with that. But I didn't really know how I was going to leave the sound. So I waited till we did a couple clashes, but we never
So
won.
you were using Twin Star that night?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then there was a one dance where I just knew like the odds were stacked against the sound and against me personally within the sound. And like the man them had their plan and we're like it was like a bunch of shit. So I went to the dance. I had a dance at Calypso Hut the night. And I went there and played. And when I finished my first round, I went over to the clash. And halfway through the clash, I was like, I'm done with the sound. And I left the sound in the middle of the clash. And then I went back to Calypso Hut. And I was like, yo, if anybody like plays any songs with my name in it or anything, like I have my song them, I'll defend it for myself. See, but nobody never bothered me. But that's how I ended up leaving Twin Star. And
Okay.
I just got to the point, bro, where like even with from Super Gold was this no, sorry. From Lexus is when I decided I'm not putting my input on people's sound. Like if you want me to play your song, then cut the dubs that you think you need, bro. And if you're asking me about dubs, then how many of the artists am I gonna get to? That's the only way that works for me. Because when you're done with your sound and you could give it to your son and your daughter, I don't have shit to give my kids. And I have a whole heap of them that seen. So I'm not on that. So I decided I'm not doing that. And like one thing I'll always big up Twin, he would actually like cut tune for Twin Star and cut tune for Dundaplace, bro. All when I don't ask him to, bro.
Okay.
Seen? All when I'm not even acting like I want to leave your sound or nothing. Like the whole of my seals of them, I Twin vice them, bro. And I didn't even have to ask him. And it's like more than just that. Like, and remember, it's him what made me get to go to Judgment Yard. That's one thing with Twin Star. Like, I know Bunty Killer like this. I know Ninja Man like this. I know Sizzler like this. I know Popcorn like this. Well, big up Ovio and them on there for that one there. But like, I know certain artists, Barrington Levy. I know certain artists where man can't even to talk to. Good, because of Twin Star. So, like, I that's one song. Like, yeah.
Wow.
I wish more could have gone if he just didn't want to be hiring man, you know. But at the same time, my sound, because of Twin Star, is on a level as far as dub plates and certain things like that, musically.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm.
it's
So
like after Twin Star, I just decided
it's Dundaplace or boss.
yeah, and like at that time now, like Tiny was doing like a lot of like corporate events and like foxing fiddles and like getting contracts and shit like that. So he wasn't really on like the dancehall part of it. But then when I said to him, yo, I want to like build back the sound like the real way and Ray, he was like, let's go. One time. So like now the focus is just like everything what we ever thought about as far as music, any concepts, anything like that. Now we're gonna exercise it. See
Okay. Dundaplace. Yeah.
We're just gonna, and that Tiny built this shit.
Okay.
But, you know what I mean? We just like music, bro.
I'll change your shirt. I'll change your Wizology for a Dundaplace, you know?
All day. I do that every day. Yeah, we do that.
I'll change it. There was one time, because I was hoping you were getting to, but there was one time you and I were supposed to clash. And we were waiting for you over there, JCA.
Nah.
Waiting.
You see, nah. See, I'm not an idiot.
We were waiting, bro. I'm
the smartest troublemaker you'll ever meet, bro.
Yo, we were set. Yo, I cut for that dance. Like I cut, like, and the man them were.
Let me tell you something. You, Lindo, Steenie, Blaxz, and Kamal together or by themselves. You, Lindo, Steenie, Blaxz, and Kamal. Tyrone. I'm gonna put Tyrone in there just because I rate him like that. But I'll take it to him too. But outside of you guys, you can't trick me. I don't care what you hear me say, how you hear me go on. Dog.
Smart.
And I'm gonna tell you straight. You see, like it's like 2:48 in the night. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard because the dance is done. See? Yeah. But if it's 1:30, I'm not doing that. You guys are never. I'm not gonna put you in a position to done me because you guys have. I can fuck up the party.
Yeah.
I can fuck up the party, but you guys have the certain experience. That's why I fuck up all these little young kids, bro. Because I know now. I know. And you guys, I'll never put you guys in that position. So I will jeer it and make it go on, but you're not. Wiz is not gonna wake up on no morning, no time, and be like, I had to kill Blaxz that night. It's never happening. Lindo's not gonna wake up in no time. Steenie's not gonna wake up at no time. Blaxz, Kamal, they're not waking up never.
I planned for that dance for 3 weeks. I practiced. I did. I was brothers.
It's not happening.
It was going to be.
I'll clash Specs. He's the only one in you guys' class that will get it. But everybody else, I'll never put you in that position, bro. That's like me lining up myself to class super fame. What? Get out of here, bro.
Yeah. No, yo. One thing I rate with you though, your mindset was great. It's great. Your mindset is great, man. I believe that when I saw you and I watched the movements for a week or so, I was like, okay, we have to draw him in. We have to draw. This is what I want. I wanted to take on, because it was my thing was to take on a younger one and say, yo, let's bring him and send him. You see what I say?
Yeah.
Right? And deal with it like a way, because we were prepared to defend you any which way what happened, right? Because this was the cap. This was how it was supposed to be.
I always tell you though, the problem was, and this is what people don't know about Wiz. The problem was, even though you're in East and West, when me start go Epiphany and them place there, you were Jane and Finch guy.
Still am, but yeah.
All right. So now you're Jane and Finch guy calling Wicked Man in bathroom and having sidebars and going on the wickedest way, and everybody's scared of Wiz and his friends. See? So the temperature at that time, I told you already, I already had it like, what they're doing to Spraga and everybody else, it's not happening over here. That was my mind frame.
But listen, I was never bad.
No, but time will tell all these things, right?
History is history. We can't,
But
history is history.
I was not going west. I wasn't going in at the city. I wasn't going in Markham. I wasn't going in Oshawa. I wasn't going nowhere, and nobody wasn't giving me no type of tough talk, guy. It wasn't going at all. No time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my yardie. Never, 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 never. I always kept it musical. My thing was that we were always grinding. We were always grinding. You know what I mean?
Yo,
it was like
what I realize is that you realize once you come in this little industry here,
yeah,
you realize quick who's in it for the likes. You realize who's a competitive energy. Like Steenie's competitive.
fully.
All day. Reaction's competitive, but they're passive aggressive competitive.
Okay.
Seeing? You see, like now, you see White Boy now? White Boy's not competing with you. He'll play and bust the dance. But if he doesn't, and I'm not saying he won't, I'm saying in his mind, if he only gets one forward, he really doesn't care. Because he's booked next week. Like some people are competitive, like they want to thump it, and some people are just like, who cares? And you see the people that are competitive, those are the ones where people get to see bucking heads in dance on the road. That's what happens. That's what happens. The competitive ones is who's bucking heads. And then you have a 1 and 2 now will get lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. Yeah, yeah. What, like, yo, I'm amazed at your journey, especially the time frame before the fully loaded into the fully loaded movement. I never expected that because I knew about the Twin Star movement. I knew about those things. This is one of the reasons that whole thing that you went through, this is one of the reasons I branded to travel, because I couldn't take the inner thing, right?
The traveling thing kind of saved me still.
Yeah, it was gratifying for me. And I still am, and I don't have to showboat about it. I'm not that picture here, picture there. When I went to Japan first, I went to England first, and it was like that. And to come back to Canada, to see, I was very selective who I was around.
Because you see now, because, yo, the first thing what I remember, I'll never forget, when I came out of the airport in Germany now, I was like, bro, I walked through the park because I took the subway, came out, went on the park. Yo, people are riding bikes in Prada suits. And I realized, like, North America, guy, you guys are fucked, bro. Because, bro, we think that we're living the good life, bro.
Nah. It's gutter city, bro. It's gutters. It's yo, you have to listen. And in Toronto, of all places to play sound, Toronto must be the hardest.
No, that's the one thing I'll say.
You can make it Toronto.
No. Listen, hear me good. If you can get forward in Toronto City, if you can fuck up a dance in Toronto, worse all in the dance hall in Toronto, brother, if you could do that in Toronto, you're good anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Anywhere. If you can't bust a dance in Toronto, give it up. You hear me good. You will go to New York and lock the place. That doesn't mean you're going to lock the place when you come here. You can lock the place in Jamaica. That doesn't mean the place you're going to lock. But you can leave from Toronto and go all these places. Dubai, Australia, go anywhere. You're supposed to be all right.
It's more relaxing when you play out of the city because you don't know what's going to happen here. You have no clue.
Toronto has the hardest crowd. I'm willing to say that. Toronto and country in Jamaica, like country in Jamaica, like country.
Yo, I got a beaten down in Christiana. A beaten, bro. I was like I felt like a tennis ball hitting the wall every minute. and it wasn't clash like clash. It was
No,
just
it's just juggling.
juggling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, bad influence
You guys,
juggled
yo, they
the
can't, yo, Christoph, big up Christoph. They can't trick me. You see when I'm playing in Jamaica, because like Munga them, they have a thing every year in August. See?
yeah.
And yo, the first year when they brought me, 11:30, the man are knocking on my door talking about someone's getting string up. 11:30 in the morning, you know. I didn't even eat breakfast, brush my teeth, nothing. But you know what I learned? I made sure when the sun was up, I was the sound playing. Because you see now when the dance starts and they get into the groove now, they can go and build the dance and we can go and watch your vibe. So now you see when my time forward back around at like 2 and 3 o'clock a morning now, like I had enough time to see what's going on and pick, choose, and refuse what I could work with.
Yeah.
And then from that, that's why I big up Munga too. Because you see that little St. Mary's thing there, bro? That teach me, from that, anywhere you put me in Jamaica, bro, if you want me to get the dance gunshots, I can do that for you. No, real talk. We asked Breadfruit. We used to do that on Fully Loaded. Man used to request like, and be like, yeah, watch this. When Baby Sham came up with Groundsman, we had that on the slang thing.
Yeah.
Gunshot, bro. Gunshot. In Canada.
Jado. Yo, I learned by going to dance and helping the sound, lift the sound box in and warm up. That's how I learned sound business. Warm up. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I need that around high tech. Because that's the only time I'm getting to play that. The only time. Rufus and Keith Sweet and
wait. Wiz. Your thing's global. I just seen Sample King. I have to tell you about this now. So I remember I told you I had the song Juggernaut. That was my first like official song, me and Tiny.
Yeah.
Guess who was the first artist I caught on Dubplate?
Sample King.
How you know?
Yo.
And it wasn't Sample King.
It wasn't?
It was Bunny Killer.
Oh yes, okay.
It was Bunny Killer on the BMX.
Because I think you're probably the only one who could match me with Sample. If not, maybe even beat me. Maybe.
And you guys are gonna get fucked because I just said to Tiny, we need to find back the Juggernaut plates, guy. Because anyhow I find those, this is one name Housebreaker. If me anyhow I'm gonna find the Bunny Killer song. Now you see now. Remember I told you when I'm building sound. Hold on. You see when I'm building sound now? Dub plate is sound station identification. So I was going, I must have been in grade 10, going to LC, going to Leacock. Yeah. See? And then Bunny, he's fucking up, Samples fucking up all the fucking stage shows, the talent shows and at Woburn and everything. So now we link because, you know, me have a pitney down there. So we link.
Yeah.
So now, one time I saying to him like, yo, I need some of those songs on dub. They must have performed at upper level. And I was like, no, we need those songs on dub. He's like, okay, tell me when to come. And I used to take TV production at Leacock. Seeing? So I had access to the studio. Brother, you see when class broke at like 11:30 and they lock up the place? Yo, we just broke back into that round quarter after 12, you know. And just bring in Bunny Killer, dog, and just start. And you know what rhythm? Nowadays. You know what rhythm is nowadays?
Oh.
Romy. The one name Romy.
Oh yes.
And just start Vice tune out when people are part. So we broke in a school studio for Vice, my first set of dub plate for Juggernaut as with Sample King, Bunny Killer.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, as a selector, you can't have them all and you can't win them all. So you have to give credit where credit is due. You see me?
That's why I big up Sample, dog. You never left me out no time at all, bro.
Yeah. Because I thought I had enough and he even warned me. Got to be careful. Well, it's like Ward 21 with the world, right? Like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You do not want to do that.
No, because we between me and Sam, like we have some like put together songs too, like that. Yeah. The reason why like with Lindo and Blessed and like Sample, you can't too talk hard is because like we have songs that we like in the studio vibes and out where we put together. Like even if they want to DJ them back, they won't even remember.
Oh, okay.
So I have a lot of songs where we sit on and put together and things like that. So
But that's good though. That's good that, the DJ and yourself have stayed logistically connected. You know what I mean?
yeah,
For all these years. And there's nothing wrong with that. And as a big man, you have to respect that, man. You have to respect that. And that's great loyalty. And that's nothing that you want, you turn away from. That's something really decent. And that's not easy in these times to see.
no,
Just like your brethren Tiny. I don't know him, but I have to respect him because he's still there. You see what I say? I don't know him, but I should respect him.
and you
see
see
me?
the people that know Tiny. You see people that know Tiny, they look at me like small fries. No, real shit.
You
Real shit.
see? Yo. If there was a sound of all the things that you would go back to, if there wasn't Dundaplace, which one would he choose?
If there was a song I'd go back to,
Yeah, if there was a sound that you would say, you know what, I missed this part of my life was, although there's good praise, this one was the special one. This one was the you know the sound, that the segment that I loved in my life. Which one would that be?
Twin Star.
Twin Star. Twin Star. Jono. You ever talk to them or what?
I mean, I'm a person like this. Like,
When you're gone, you're gone.
yeah, when I'm here, I'm here. Like, it's
Yeah.
not even about like if I'm gone from the sound. It's just like Wiz, you know already. Like, you talk to me 3 times this week, and then you won't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not like it's nothing. Like, if I need anything from Twin, I could call him. If he needs anything from me, he could call me. Like,
Yeah.
we're good. And like we talked here and there, but like, you know what I
That
mean?
part of
And
it.
I could almost bet like to how it is. If I wanted to go back to the sound and I talked to Twin, I don't see that not happening. But
Yeah,
Twin
right.
Star, for the experiences that I had and the freedom that I had, like I clashed the most with that song. Hold on, I'm reading your comments here. So you have Bush Kid right here, and you have Majestic Vibes. So Majestic Vibes is going with the thing. Now you see when I'm building Dundaplace sound, Majestic is one of those songs that I'm gonna clot. See, when you see me a clot certain tune, I just make some people know say when time me say mellow teeth forget kick out, them know say it's a manageable war. Now you see Majestic Vibes. When I first said I'm Blaxz Dundaplace, after the whole fully loaded shit in Grenada and stuff, I took a couple clash dances with Pizza. And I never really did that wicked, but Majestic, I don't even know if he won. He might have won. I don't even remember. But he played a 1-2 song. Now, coming forward now, I think that there's two people. The Majestic Vibes. There's a next you Triton, but he joined Majestic Vibes. So
Yeah.
he just fucked up
Yeah.
everything. And like, I think those would be like, if Triton still played on the other song, whatever song it was, I think those are 3 money dances where I would have made some money, and I would have killed them. Majestic, he's creative. Now, why I give him the ratings is because he got to kill me. But with that same Dundaplace, with the songs I had back then, when Don Rankin stopped playing for 4 years, I'm the one that killed him, and I have that trophy too.
Yeah.
So my whole point is, when you ask me about what song would I go back to and this and that, Twin Star would be the honorable mention to go back. But the truth is, I started winning clashes with my own personal sound when I never had no sounds. And I kill sounds that in the city Clash people respect. See?
Yeah.
So for me, I would always want to keep my thing. But if outside of Dundaplace, Super Gold, that's Gold Teeth. I love that sound tune wise, but Twin Star, yeah. So to answer your question, so to tell you why I brought in Majestic and everybody.
Yeah.
I used to war with them man there, and then we kind of ease off and join people's song.
So I'm just gonna throw this out. It's there. I'm disappointed in that Majestic sound. Very, very, truly disappointed in them.
What just
Due
happened?
to the fact, you know, we have Tana Yard Clash, right? Which is you're part of the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm truly disappointed in a sound like
I
that.
already told you already. I already told you. Majestic vibes, listen to me.
They're loaded.
It's not about that. He's not loaded no more than no man. Okay. He has 4 Shaba and 4 Movado and 4 King. He's alright.
Okay. Sorry, maybe I big them up too much.
To me. He's a very intelligent, calculated person. Okay? So you see, no disrespect, but you see like a fly by night, he's gonna weigh the options like how is this gonna benefit his bigger picture? Because right now he clotted super fresh on a dance the other day. The last public dance he was in where people were, he clotted super fresh in that dance. Him and Aggression. So, and all the years he been coming up or forward in the business, it's like he'll pick his appointment. Like he was supposed to clash Royalty, and was it Royalty? Whoever. But it took 4 years for the dance to happen. And not only did he win, it was like landslide. But I knew that was gonna happen because I know he's preing them. Every time they do dub plate show off, every time they play here and scrimmage, he's preing them and he organizing his thing. So when you do that Spirit of Mermaid, Ray, depending who it is, he might take it. Depending who it is.
Okay.
But you understand? He's not gonna just take it like that. And that's why I told you have to care for that man there. You see now that I talk like this, give him about 7 months, and he's gonna tell Blaxz run up his mouth anywhere I see him. He won't do that tomorrow. I promise you. He won't. With his 4 Shaba. He won't. Because he doesn't fully know. He knows, but he doesn't know. But you see in like 7 months, he'll be on your show, Wiz, and be like, me see you did have Blaxz round here the other day. Tell the boy me said. That's when you're gonna know he already done tried to pre-out the whole of everything. He's calculated. He's like base Odyssey them kind of. You have to be careful when you go around them, man.
That's I don't know. That sound like waiting for some like, you know, simple. It's all right. I have some
Wiz, this is what you need to do. You need to keep a clash with Journey sound, Super Tone sound, Majestic vibes.
Zykes don't clash. He'll tell you.
Dundaplace. Are you stupid? Zykes has dubs, eh?
He has dubs. I didn't say he doesn't have dubs. I just say he doesn't clash.
And Zykes, he owes me a belt buckle. Come a belt buckle him last.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta go back in this clash arena. This is fun. This.
I think no, that's a 4. No, those 4 sounds, and I have 2 venue east, 2 venue west. You can keep the bar, and we split the chicken.
All right, done.
Good deal.
Good deal.
Zykes. What was that club in Brampton? There's a club in Brampton. This guy played some ISIS customs and is fucking up the place. Yo, yeah. and Wiz, the last thing before me leave, one thing you're gonna learn when it comes on to me now, everybody has mouth for me until I say let's clash.
Everybody has mouth until you say let's clash.
Have you seen Mello in the comments since I said that shit?
I don't know. I didn't even look and watch still.
You see Zykes is about, you see, that's a peaceful comment right there.
Yo, the man I know who has lots of dubs who stays real side is Chris Dubs.
I'm not going there with him.
Why? Just tell me why.
You want to know why?
Yeah, just tell me why.
Because Chris Dubs is like, he's like the sleeper cell that nobody knows about, but I know.
100%.
So
100%.
I want people to fuck with Chris Dubs, but I
100%.
don't want to be involved.
I would be. I put my money on Christoph.
I don't want to be involved though.
I would put my money on Christoph.
No, me too. Because like, remember,
I would.
he has bunties
Yes.
and like
I would.
beanies and like he has. Remember, Chris Dubs is the one that made me know about Protege and certain little artists,
Yes. Yes.
Kabaka and
Yes.
them and that.
Yeah.
And when
I
he's
wish.
showing me them, he's playing them on dub.
I wish I had some dubs like Christoph. I
All
wish.
right. So I know what Chris Dubs has. That's why I don't ever run no clash joke with that guy ever.
Yeah.
And you see, from I started playing sound in upper level,
yeah.
he was like, it was us against them. Me and him were
MVP
always
way.
just cool, but it was my sound against their sound.
Now Chris Dubs.
So he always dub plate wise, in my whole sound career, he's always had the upper hand in dubs.
Yes. Chris Dubs.
So that's why you never hear me ever run no joke with that guy.
Yeah. I wish I had the amount of dubs Chris Dubs has. I wish I did. If I did.
People don't even know. But you know what? I'm gonna go on his show and I'm gonna dry him out. Well, one time.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, one time.
You have to. You have to. Jano, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor for this. The middle generation. That's the
middle child, yes.
The middle child.
And big up all of the middle children then.
Yeah.
Because there's enough of we dog.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I'm proud, and I'm proud that, you know, even though we may even have started off the wrong way, but you know, it's a thing of respect that we want to see. I guess the way I took it is I wanted to make sure that the next generation followed through this thing. You know what I mean?
So even me as a person right now, I keep telling you this. Because what people don't know, like, even when we're talking and we talk about them time there, you always say that. And I tell you, it's not about how you dealt with it or not. It's not about that. It's about that I was a younger somebody coming in the business. And the truth is, when I came up, aside from you and like Spraga Roots and like Lindo, I could count on one hand the people that actually reached out to the man them to be like, a sort of thing for go, or even our Rosa, I have to big up Rosa, because Rosa used to draw for me, dog. Seeing? Not a lot of people do that. So you see now, as I keep telling you, now that I got older and matured in the business, I realize what you're saying to me, and I realize where you're going with it now. You see the difference now. You see, because I understand now, and I'm not dead for hungry, may I reach out to Breadfruit, may I reach out to White Boy, may I reach out to Chris Dawes, may I reach out to Wiggles, may I reach out to Red Links, may I reach out to Superfair, may I reach out to Lindo. Like,
he's right. Yeah.
You understand? Because that's what you're showing me. And anybody knows we have our camp. You seen Chippy was out here, Breadfruit. We have our camp. And it's not to say we have a camp of 20 man, fuck everybody else. It's just whoever comes around and we have a good meditation with, that's what it is.
Yeah, I just want to know, there's a big question I wanted to ask you from where the How come I never get invited to the BBQs, bro? I don't understand that.
So, I heard you say that shit yesterday.
Yes. You were the right man to ask still. I said, no, ask him, but you're the right man to ask. Come here, I said, John, I don't get to come.
Okay, so the truth is, we do the thing them. Now, you see what's going on in Brampton last weekend?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I haven't had those problems, and I tried to eliminate it. So when you see us do early Sundays and these stuff, as far as sound man, as far as anybody that decides they want to forward, all you have to say to me is, I want to reach. And I will either say to you, yes, you can forward this week to Dirty Fridays, or you can't come this week, but you could come next week. Or you can't come this week, but you could come on these weeks. Like, if you can't come in this week or next week, I'll tell you, because it's a governing list type of certain amount of people, and You know what I mean? So that's how I do it. If you don't say to me if you don't say to me you don't want to forward, I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna call everybody and tell you. But if you're like Wiz is like Blaxz, I want to reach. I'm like, all right, you could come this week. No, you know what? Come next week.
Okay.
You
So
understand?
even
You just
even
have to say that you want to reach.
even the invited guest is limited. You're limiting that.
Yes, as
Okay,
long
good.
and I still, even you hear me saying invited, I'm not inviting nobody. People
Right.
that inbox me, even random people I don't know. Do you want to reach? Yes. Who you coming with? What's your name? Like I've had situations where Wiz and his brethren are coming, and instead of 2 people, 4 of them show up, and I give them the option: 2 can go home, or all can go home. 'Cause we're
That's
not
the best
doing
way
that.
to do it. I don't wrong that. I
We're
wouldn't
not doing that.
violate that. That's a proper way to do it. That's the proper way to do it still.
So yeah, you
So,
just have to say you want to forward, and then me tell you you want
yeah.
this week, that week, or
No,
whatever.
because I haven't seen Lindell in like if last night was been maybe a year or so, brothers. You see me? Because I was worried he wasn't going to show up because usually when I call him, he never does anyway. He's always like, Wiz, I got tired. Wiz, I got tied up. Wiz, I got blah, blah, blah. I was shocked when he's on time. He was on time. I was shocked. I was like,
Like I
Blaxz is
said,
great.
because the man, like certain people, were if you're good with me,
Yeah,
we're around the place, bro.
you see.
Big up Bush Kid every Friday. I'm having seafood Fridays and everything like that. But like from you're
I'm not
around the
digging up
man,
Bush
them,
Kid. Bush Kid does not holler and say, yo, and pay any form of respect. None.
he's busy
None.
now.
Huh?
I keep telling him he's done with sound business, cause
He's
the,
not
the
one
stuff
ounce of respect.
lobster them are going good right
Yo, you know how much dance I played alongside the Bush Kid sound? I know how much dance I played coming up east. Stop this, Chris, but I cross Young Street all the time. All the time. Bush Kid, no, the respect has to increase, Bush Kid. You must increase the respect.
No, I'm
We've
telling
been
you, it's just that he's busy, bro. I'm
he's
telling you, Bush
no
Kid
man,
is one of the busiest
he has
persons.
time to say it, yo. You see, he has time to say with Wagwan. He has time for that. Make me know he's alive. Make me know he's all right. You know, he has time for that. You have to have time for that.
I'm
You
telling
see,
you, he's one of the busiest persons. I'm telling you this.
I care zero. Do you hear what I say? I care zero. The man for link and say, yo, where's Wagwan? That's all we want here. And that's it. And we say, yo, everything good. You good? Yes. All right. Go on, go back to your thing now. Him the two talk.
Ah,
Yo, the two talk. Yo. But Blaxz, it was good. It was nice to reason with you, man, and hear the journey of Blaxz Dundaplace, yeah, man. You see me I say? Yo, it was like, man, yo, that you see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. The thing is like this. The growth that you've made in this industry is a growth to be respected. You see me I say? And it's we want to make sure. Hello NB2124, what the number? How you doing? Yo, I really think that you know the story that you have, you're due everything that you asked for in this business. You're totally due it, right? And no matter how it goes down, win, lose, or draw, Blaxz Dundaplace has a name to be well respected across Canada and probably for the world. Your journey is exceptional, brothers. And, I wish sometimes I wish it was easier, but guess what? Everything that we did, we went through for a learning process. We have this conversation. We learn from it, right? And we know. And even you guys, even talking to you outside of off the air, you guys had me thinking a little bit. So I might have to, tone down and change. I'm not sure though yet. Don't push it. You see me? I'm not sure yet. But, I'm like, yeah, the reasoning and understanding is good. And that's what makes, you know, us to understand, even though you're younger than me and you still have that, that level of respect and we could reason, I could listen to you and say, yo, you know what? John Star, you know, maybe Blaxz is right. You know, maybe this situation is right. You know what I mean? So it's good. And that's the way I'm happy, because from I met you, it's never bad I wanted from you. I wanted to make sure that I saw the potential, that you knew I saw the potential. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure you were around me to say, yes, make it, you make it, make it, make it. But you've done it. You've made it without our help and with our little guidance from us. So it's
You see, my only thing, you see, when it comes down to music, I just had this argument with somebody the other day because they're talking about what parties and stuff are going on, and like a party was going on which I knew about, and they're asking me if I'm going, and I'm like, it's not a disrespect to anybody. I'll go to a 1 and 2 party to support the people that are doing it, but like I'm not a party person. I'm not. I just like to play music. So that's why it's not a diss to nobody. I understand this whole support for support thing, but I'm just naturally, I'm not really a party person. That's why if you see me in a party, I'm always in a corner. Or, like,
yeah,
I'm not a party
I
person.
made
So
myself that way
I
too.
just like to play music. So now the thing is, now the road that I took to get there, what Zykes took to get there, what Chris Dubs took to get there, what all Wiggy, and that's why I call us the middle child, because enough of us, you know our name. Like, you guys watch Wiz and Steenie come up as youths, and you know what I mean? And you're watching Red Links and Super Fame them, and you watch Chippy them, you know what I mean? Nobody never watched us. It's just one day you never seen us, and then the next thing you know, you seen us. But you weren't there in Empernham when we were beating down in the basement, or when we're in Markham, and nobody knows what went through. And I feel like because nobody knows, half the time, the way certain people should respect the thing, they don't. And they're just lucky I'm not a person with big ratings from people. Cause me not too care whether you like it or you don't like it. Me buck out. So it go. Seen? But I just feel like if they understood and really knew where Babyface and certain, not even Babyface, but where certain men are coming from, dog. And with enough man what we're out here doing the thing them, people, it's like they know, but they never really to acknowledge it. And me personally don't want to acknowledge it, but like even White Boy, dog, when you talk to him and realize where he used to go through and what he went through before him get, you know what I mean? You'd be like, whoa. So long them on there play music, and that's the thing about the middle children, them. People don't really know. They just see the name one day and they think, oh, he knew somebody at Luxy. That's how we got through. You're fucking crazy, bro. You know what we went through before we got there, B?
Yeah. Trust
You
me.
get me?
I understand. That's why it's not surprising. It's just I didn't know that levels. But it's not surprising to know that, you know, you had to do that. And this is what Wizology show is about. Like, they could try and mock it, and they could try and try to outdo this show. Brothers, we humble. We're not stopping them from doing what they want to do. But guess what? We are continue to do. Because that's
Yes.
what I know. That's how I
Yes.
know to fight. Just do what I have to do. If it's wrong, I'll accept the blame because I'm man enough to see that. You see
Simple.
what I'm saying? So when I go into a clash and I lose, I'm man enough to lose. I don't have to worry over that. But I have to worry over if you take it outside of that. You see me?
Yeah. Yes. Which
That's
that's a whole different thing.
that's a whole different thing. And that's just liberty. That's every man. That's not me.
No,
That's
yes.
every. You see me? You see? So we're not deal with, you know, the foolishness, but we're not taking disrespect. We're not giving disrespect either. We give
Right.
more respect
Yes.
than
Yes.
anything.
That's the main, like you said, we're not disrespecting
We're not
nobody,
disrespecting
but at
nobody.
the same time, just allow the man them, dog. Make them
That's
do it.
it. Let us
Bro.
live.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I ask for this business. That, yo, I'm not as fancy dancy as some other people when they do their thing and blah blah blah. But my thing is just from my heart, and the people that follow is people I respect. I may not even know half of the people, but yo, I respect them because they're here. You see me, I say, so I don't have no time for, you know, the disrespect on them thing there. So a clean heart above anything. So that's why I tell you when me talk to you off the air and tell you certain things, me say, yo, it still rot me because they took it outside of
Uh,
that. You see,
right, me hear that.
that's
Boys
just
like
a, that's just an interview for me one day. It's not my time for
yes,
story. You
somebody
know
needs to
what
interview you. Maybe I need to interview you because the
I mean?
people need to know what really makes Wiz tick, where
Yo,
Wiz is coming from, all
yo,
of these things, so they can really understand. Because every time I bring up this Jane and Finch thing, people are like, "Oh, Wiz, you're a bad man," and I'm like,
yeah,
"Wow, what? Why?
nah,
What?"
nah, nah, man. Like, yo, there's certain sounds I wouldn't even w dare war with because it's part of, you know, it's part of the journey. They're part of the whole movement. They're the camp. That's why I
True.
understand where some man pick up argument for going all elsewhere for pick up argument over here, so and the camp just calls, bro, and says, yo, it's not happening. It's not happening, brothers. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm saying we have to learn to respect one another. We must learn. Respect is a powerful word. And this thing is, I've learned something. This thing is not the be all and end all,
No,
brothers. This thing is a passing time of how you want to invest into it and how you want to make it move. And if you make it move by the negativity, it's not gonna move, bro.
it's not
It's
going.
not gonna move.
The one
It's
thing
not
I
moving.
learned through these years, VIP, big up. One thing I learned is that you see, anytime I had a rivalry with anybody, and my focus was like to bond them out, my thing used to always start to drop. And you see, the minute I'd be like, yo, fuck that, I'm gonna get back on my program, my things
But
just start to go back again. And I realize, you see, when you focus, especially if you don't have a clean heart about it, and you
but
focus on,
blacks, look at half of the people that want to argue and war. They don't know you. They know you through sound business, but they don't know you to hang out, what kind of
you know,
person
that's
you are.
like my biggest problem in life, right?
Yeah, I'm like, some things some people say, I'm like, brothers, but do you know me? You don't
That
know me
yo,
like that.
dog, that's like one of my biggest problems in life, bro.
Big up the real big bigs.
Yeah,
Female
big up
class.
big. But that's
Female
like one of my
class.
biggest problems in life, bro. Some people can't take something different from real life, and they think like because they see me in the island mix, they know me. Do that
Yeah,
shit.
brothers. But I tell you, that's a whole different story. Blaxz done the place. You've
Yes, Wiz,
created your
big up.
history.
Yes, Wiz,
Created your
big up.
history.
I appreciate the opportunity because a long time I want to tell people my story a little bit still, you know. So
Yeah,
big
yeah.
up and respect and manners for the opportunity, bro.
Listen, you've given us some great conversation here in the evening, and it was all a respectable and understandable format of how you presented yourself. And now we could, a lot of us could look and say, yo, you know what Blaxz has been through, you know what he's been, you know what he's doing. This is why, this is this is this, and this is what the show does, and this is what it's all about. Big shout outs to VIP Sound.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Blaxz, I really, really proud of what you do. I'm proud that, you know, people have associated my name with you. Like, it's a good look. It's a great look. I think it's absolutely fabulous. You know what I mean?
Like,
I think
are you guys hearing this guy right now?
it's a good
He's the
look.
radio guy
I
with
think it's a good look,
international
man.
platform talking about he's got, bro, it's me what, thank you, Wiz. Thank you. Thank you,
You
Wiz.
know, because everything that you've done is almost close to what I've lived through. So it's like it's a path, it's a pattern that's just been followed down, and it's like I understand.
Me just said to Chippy, it's one thing about life and history, it always repeats itself, bro.
It somehow repeats itself, man.
You have
Somehow
to just
repeats
take
itself.
notes and just try do better when it circle back.
Because I when people told me, yo, it's a little whiz, you know, it's a little whiz, I'm saying. Nobody like me. But I see it, and I understand it, and I
Yeah, yeah,
respect it.
yeah. Cause we used to take all the smokes. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I understand. I respect it. But I'm proud. I'm really happy for you, though. On the realness, proud of you. I think that you've earned every accolade that you've set yourself to, and I wish you many more. Like when Dundaplace is built, just like when Lindo builds 416 and what they want to do, I'm hoping that the world is your oyster. We're from Canada, bro, and we don't big up each other enough. We do not. We don't go out there and big up thing. And I have a world platform, and this is where I have to use it. This is the only chance I have to say we have these selectors. These
I'll tell you,
selectors that are powerful.
that was one of the things. Cause I obviously have a lot of friends that are artists. And one of the things, remember I told you I went to Leacock and I was doing the TV broadcasting. And you don't know with the art with the radio and stuff, you have to have a
Yeah.
certain amount of Canadian content. But the one thing what I realized is like from going to Jamaica, remember the top 10 dancehall that you hear when you go to Yard, you hear about 15 more songs of people you never heard of before.
100.
Fucking like tearing down the place, tearing down the place. And the one thing what I always promise myself is that I was born in St. Joseph Hospital down there by CNE there. See, that's the hospital I was born in. See, that's the hospital I was born in. As long as I'm playing music, bro, I'm gonna be able to clock you with Canada artists as much as I could clock you with. If I have 15 Jamaica artists, it's because I have 30 Canada artists, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. One thing like that, that's why no matter where I go, me a big up T that, me a big up Scar, bro, me a big up me Sample King them, and me Blessed them, and Lindo them, me, like me no business, me Tiffany Marvel, everybody, Kirk Diamond, everybody.
Brothers, it's our time now.
Yes, bro.
It's our time. And
Yes.
I'm trying to do it different. I'm not trying to, yo, do you see? You see what's here?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not trying to do it self, because self by myself, I cannot do it. Me, myself should not be. Look at you. You're loaded with sample from when before he was named sample. See? That is
And
big.
like as black people know, because here's the next thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say before we come off of this. As black people, because I see everybody marching and doing all of this shit. That shit is whack shit.
Yeah.
The man them need to invest in each other. Here how I
Yes.
look at it as a selector. I'm gonna go crazy for Sample King and Kirk Diamond and Blessed. Crazy. Seeing?
Yeah.
Cause guess what now? You see now when they get the Grammy, not the Juno. You see when their shit's gone platinum overnight, like Beyonce and Jay-Z now. I'm gonna go to Wiz's house and build a rhythm, and we're gonna build a one song, and then I'm gonna call Kirk and be like, Kirk Diamond, you can just voice a tune, and he's gonna be like, how you mean? You're pushing. You see from the tune bus now, me and Wiz make our money, Kirk make our money, everybody make our money. You
It's
understand how the
our
thing's supposed to?
time.
You understand how the thing's supposed to go, bro?
It is our time, but we must understand how to manifest this time. And this
That's
time is not Wiz alone going
no.
out there.
It's a
Wiz
everybody.
cannot
I
make it
sus
alone.
everybody.
Wiz
Everybody, but
cannot.
each one, everybody, we all have to do our little part, so that way it just.
Yo, when I started Tanaya Yard Clash, I picked up the phone. I called three other men and I said, yo, this is how you're going to govern this. This is how you're going to govern this. This is how you're going to govern. Whatever you say goes. That's how one of your people got in to the clash, because you said it had to happen like that. And that's how it has to happen. We must unite together. We must. We have an opportunity. That's what makes me so mad with some of the Canadian sounds and those things. I know my clash may not be like, big like on the platforms of some others, but I'm telling you, we have an opportunity to take advantage of a world stage.
I honestly feel like everybody should take 6 months to let everybody know that we're all willing to work. You see, if
Yeah.
everybody, because I feel like none of this doesn't happen because there's walls put up because we all feel away. But see, if everybody can just be positive and welcoming to everybody and their ideas and heal up a man when you see him and heal up that someone, then if
Yeah.
everyone can do that for 6 months.
Brothers, yo, in America, they did it smart. No matter how Adiz and Soul Supreme and Earth Ruler and LP and them, they brought in everybody and took them on one. Took them on. And they're still connecting. Even they clash. But whatever. That's a whole different drama when I
Yeah,
talk to
next
Davey.
day.
That's a next day thing. But you know, once again, proud of your Blaxz. Keep doing what you're doing. We're always there to help. We're our phone always thing, although you dip on different time zone.
Stop.
Me don't know your time zone. But you know,
I'll
but
know
me
my
tell you
phone
this.
dead. I'll know my phone dead. I didn't even know where it is. You see, this is what happens. I didn't even know where it is and it's dead. That's the only thing.
I care zero. I care zero. Blaxz, big up yourself. Respect and honor. You hear that, sir? See?
Manners,
We're linked.
manners, manners,
Manners.
manners.